Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, today joined by
Brett
of Anomyces, checking out another beer from Mikkeller, San Diego. I had a great time when I visited the brewery when I was in California. You can see that video if you want, where I'm hanging out with Dan, Brewmaster Dan, or Brewer Dan. I'm actually not sure if he's actually the brewmaster or what's going on, but he's one of the brewers, they're a big team, and he's called Brewer Dan on Instagram, so... Oh,
on Instagram.
Yeah, and it rhymed. Great. But no, cool dude, and we hung out, we drank beers, and he even took samples from barrels. One of them being a crazy Lafroig barrel-aged X that, after people saw the video, were asking if it's going to be out in cans, but no. But I hope they save a keg for the festival next year, because that was a great beer. But this is a new release from them, and this is their Awful Gato, which is a wordplay on affogato. But this is an Imperial brown ale brewed with vanilla and coffee on 8% or 8.9%, which is funny because I've always not been the biggest fan of brown ales. I've kind of always, it's been one of my least favorite styles always, unless you do something to it, making it different. Like the first brown ale, one of the original brown ales I really loved was Mochaccino Messiah from Toul, which is also like coffee brown ale. So this could be right up my alley, just because you get that extra addition of coffee and vanilla. So. Yeah. It'll be fun to try.
It looks pretty thick.
Yeah, I mean, on camera that looks like an Imperial stout.
It does.
not like
it's lightly brown in the
it's
bottom.
It's like the darkest shade of brown you can get without calling it black, pretty much.
And that head is
persistent,
super smooth,
super thick. When I pour it out, and like if you just swirl it aggressively in this glass, because you can. That's the awesome part of this.
I love this
barrel-aged beer glass. You can really be aggressive. But yeah, it just swells up and creates this nice pillowy beige head. But let's check out the aroma on Awful Gato. Oh, that smells really nice.
This is Sunday coffee.
Yes, that is really coffee vanilla forward. It's reminding me of another affogato style beer we had.
Yeah.
By
Evil Twin. Even more JCs.
Yes, but this is not as sweet. That one also had the lactose.
This is more balanced and it's more nutty.
Almost like hazelnuts in there.
I'm actually,
Oh, that smells really nice.
I was just thinking about hazelnuts.
And I think Michael actually got us a can to review whenever we get together again of the barrel-aged Ballsby Malted. He was talking about that. I hope so, because Dan told me about it. It's like even more of everything compared to the initial release, which was good, but it was a bit restrained, so that would be fun. And then it's barrel aged too. So.
I didn't try the regular one, but I've heard good things about that one.
It's a J. Wakefield collab, but this smells great. Fudgy toffee notes as well.
Caramel.
It smells very coffee-like. Yes, it smells very fall and autumn-like. It's brown ale is just also something I associate with autumn and fall. Yeah. So it smells very good.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Cheers. Lots of coffee. The aroma indicates more sweetness than you get.
I was just about to say.
It is really bitter coffee flavor. Like so much coffee on that. It's like aftertaste is like straight freaking coffee. I have a coffee.
I don't think it's really bitter for a coffee, but it is definitely on the more roasty side of things. Yeah,
I mean you could call this borderline porter, I'd say. Not Imperial stout maybe, but porter, because it has like roasty kind of profiles. I don't know if that was the original intent, or if there's roasted barley in here. If all that roast is just coming from the coffee, that'd be crazy. And that's this really dry coffee flavor, dry roasty coffee flavor on the aftertaste. Yeah. And then up front you get a hint of spike of vanilla, some of that vanilla sweetness. Yeah. And then the hazelnut is also kind of lost. I'd say it's more of a generic nuttiness on the flavor.
Yeah, because that nuttiness can kind of also be a part of that slightly roasty. It's kind of like roasted nuts or something. Like generic. Yes,
and then definitely lots of toffee, caramel, fudge.
Yeah, but it's just not completely as sweet as the aroma.
Because it's got a pretty big bitterness actually, and it's like a bitter cup of coffee, like really strong. Espresso like bitter coffee aftertaste.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad.
No.
I quite like it because you just get so many really sweet dark beers today. Yeah. So I think it's actually quite nice that it's. I think it's very balanced actually.
Yeah, it is. Nice slick coating, medium mouthfeel, kind of oily texture. It's really nice.
It's very smooth and
Awful Gato.
Yeah.
I love that. The puns that they're doing at Mikkeller San Diego. It's silly, but I love it. They've been doing it on a lot of the beers. How would you call that in Danish? You couldn't do that kind of awful Gato joke, really.
No.
Forfærdelig cat. Make a Danish version and call it Forfærdelig cat. That'd be stupid. Because they do that, like it's so funny at the brewery over in the US. Like so many things are named after Danish things, and they should do it like a version here that's called
the barrel-aged version
should call Forfærdelig cat. What is that?
Yeah.
Inspired by Affogato? No, I don't know. But I'm thinking like 93. 93.
93.
It's a very good Imperial brown ale with coffee.
It is. It's very enjoyable. It's very relaxing to drink in some way. It's just
And then we get to have our afternoon coffee because it's Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
So if you guys had a chance to try the Mikkeller San Diego Awful Gato Imperial Brown Ale brewed vanilla and lactose on 8.9%, let us know what you thought of it. Very tasty stuff. Fun to try a Mikkeller San Diego beer again back home.
And something a bit different from the other
not
stuff.
Just hoppy and stout and whatnot. It's nice that they do. They actually do a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, they do.
They mix it up a lot.
It's just us actually trying something else.
Yes. So if you had it, guys, let us know. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in the Imperial.